Hi, back again. We start now with texturing. So we see here we have that roof with these tiles. So we want to make them first. So we go to our house and make a plus new material and call it roof. Then we make here more space. We get here the node editor. Then bring that to the side and we make here an UV image editor. Here we can close with N this panel. That is our node roof that we now have the material for that. And now we have to input here texture coordinates because it is UV unwrapped. Then we need here a mapping to change the texture. What happens here? Okay. So then we need the texture itself. So we need an image texture. We connect vector with vector and color with the diffuse. Open up our texture. It should be roof texture. So we go to our St.Michell folder, and there should be an roof tiles. That was the wrong one. That is it. Roof tiles, but the rectangle was that here. Okay. We have here a preview, so we can see that. Then at first that should be enough. So we get here the front faces of the roof and the back faces too. So we have that front view. Then you unwrap project from view and roof assign. So we have it there. Then we can scale here in the UV image editor the scale of the texture, or you can make it here with the scale in the mapping. It's the same. Good. We have done that. We can take here the image texture into the displacement that gives this 3D look, but it is normally a too hard look. So we have to add there a mask converter, and there we can change here to multiply, and then we can select how strong the effect should be. We let it in this case like it is, and we can later make that better. Good. Then this whole things here have this texture too on all the sides. So we can here select all. Only the windows shouldn't be with that. So then we make it from side, view, project from view. We give here a new material first, then we make a plus and give them this new roof material and assign that. So we have it here on the side and scale that down to the size that fits with the other. So it's like that. You see the sides are good, but here at the front we have that bad parts. That is logic because we unwrapped from view, and then it's normal that that can't be correct. So we do that again. U from view, and now they are correct. Only have to scale a little and maybe position them better. You get a better result there. I think that is nearly good. Yeah, not perfect, but who cares? Here we have to make it from view 2 and then rotate that so that it follows the natural line of the float of the tiles there. So here again, view from view and rotate to the position of them. Then you can scale it to get there the right positions. Yeah, the right scale. So we have that. That is a good one. The others come automatically with us. Here we need a simple crate. So we take here a simple crate, and that should be glass at the back. So there we need plus new glass material, and say here not diffuse, we say glass. And now we go to wireframe mode, because I told you such a class must have a 3D object, must be in 3D object, and so we must mark that all and then assign class. So this one we have, the other one we have to do, so we take that here too and class assign. Good, back to material mode. So that means we can now delete here this both and take them and Shift D, bring them there, rotate set 180 degrees and plug into. Good. So that is done too. Save. Now that one, here we make it the same way. Make plus new submaterial, not important, plus, then give them the roof material from the history. We take all, look from the side, view unwrap project from view, roof assign, and scale down. Good. Then we take the front faces and say roof assign 2, but we have to unwrap from view, and then we can scale that also. Good. Here we need this class shader 2, so plus and class. Then we go wireframe mode and take the class behind. I must find that. That is the problem. I think that here is it. That. Yeah. Class sign. Good. Oh, not that. All should be class. I must go back. Let's look what we have. Okay. Now that is selected. But I go in the wireframe and disable that here, because we only want the inner part is class and not all the stuff there. Good. So assign class. Material mode. So that fits. File. Save. Add these windows. That is all the same stuff. Here we have that class in the background, so I disable that selections here. So we go here wireframe mode There we see that only the class is selected, hopefully. Then we get plus new material, then plus class and assign. So now we can invert the selection, select inverse, so we have that part for that material. That should be the frame. The frame should be red, dark red, such like that, I think. So we go back. When we look here, you see that it's dark red. So we have done that there too. Good. We have that on the back too. So we'll make there the same. Disable that selections. Then plus some material. Then plus the class material. Class assign. Select inverse. Then we get here plus and get this red frame and assign that. We can make it from view or such else, that isn't important in that case. Good. Oh, here the windows too. Okay. So here plus, we can take the frame, then we can plus get the class and assign the class, done. Frame, select, view from view. Okay. File, save. The rest here is stone material, and around the windows are other stones. That means we need a stone material, so plus new, call it stone wall. We copy that roof shader. Yeah, that roof material complete. So A to select all, Control C to copy, go to the stone material, press X to delete all nodes, Control V to input all nodes. And take another image texture from a stone wall. So we have it there. Then we bring them onto. So we take here the whole front. And the back side. So okay. Then you unwrap project from view, stone wall sign. Then simply scale here down. Such like that. Then we have to do that in all these window parts and here on the back side. So we select that all, this window, inner parts, that from all, and the door itself too, and on the other side also. So we have that we need all this stuff. So there, okay. This faces, and here the inner parts. Good. Also here. And there. And this parts here too. Good. We look from the side. You project from view. Stone material assign. And bring it with scaling to the same size that the other ones have. And then we have that. Good. File. Save. We need now this stone around the windows that we get from the first house that we made in this tutorial series. There we can copy that, so I lay that in the task bar and open up a new Blender file and open up our first house that we made. By my is house 1, I think. Yeah, that's it. And there we can copy this stone parts for the windows there. Normally we can get it completely. I must look, that is on another layer, I think. Yeah, there are windows complete. So now we make it with one. So we take that one, then the candle complete, and that is all that we need. So we take that and Control C to copy. We go to the other blend file and Control V to plug in, and there we have it. Now we can use them there with all materials that was copied. That is a good thing. So we can close here the first house that we made and can save that here and plug then these stones around the windows. So Shift D, make a copy, bring it there, scale up. So we have that, and bring that then into here. We see we have to rotate set 90 degrees. So, and bring it as much into as we can. Good. And that for all the windows. So Shift D, bring it there too, and Shift D there, and Shift D down there, and Shift D here. Then we take the other one, that one, Shift D, and place them on that side to have a little difference there. And we have to rotate that with set 92 and then rotate set 90 again. Oh, and once again, oh, I must look. No, that's correct. Okay. So we can plug them now into. No, we have to return, yeah. I must look. Once again, rotate set 90. So, good. And into. Maybe a little scale. Yeah. Good. And then we copy them to Shift D. Put them there. Shift D. There. You can mirror them if you want. Then you have two variations of it, so that it doesn't look as the same for each window there. But I don't see that so strong there. So I take this both and Shift D, bring them here, rotate set 180 degrees, and then I can plug it here onto these windows also. So that one and that one. Good. Then Shift D for all this stuff. So we have that. Good. That is from the terrace there. So Shift D. There we have to do that also, but we must scale that more up. Good. Good. Shift D there. We let that middle part. But here we need one. So that is between houses, so we don't make it here on the sides. Normally you have to, but who cares? File, save. Now we need here the top part, so we can take here one of them. Shift D, place them there. Scale set, scale X. Then we have one for the window top. Don't look the best, I see. So P to separate the selection. Now it is one part. And we can here Smart UV project. Then that is refreshed. Then we can copy them, Shift D of all the windows there. And bring them on the other side. Shift D on the other side. And bring it there also. Okay. Now a little bit bigger. Okay. And then Shift D for all windows. So we have that. File, save. On the back side we have to do that here on the top. So that means Shift D, we have to bring it there and scale it up. such like that. And then the other one should be much longer, so from there till the end. So we have to go here with background selection, word selection, and take the rest there and bring that till the end there. A to select all, U to Smart UV project unwrap. Then you can tweak it as you want. Good. So we have done that. Now we need this little stones under the window. So we get that. Shift D. Go down there. And scale X. Scale Z. And scale Y. So that it looks a little bit outside. And that is good. Maybe a little bit smaller. Scale Z. Yeah. And Shift D for all the windows. And on the other side too, so Shift D, bring it to the other side. Good. Then Shift D for all. So that is done too. File, save. Let's look. That's okay. Then we can move that stone things here to second layer, or we make these sides here with them too. I must think about. I think we make these sides too. So Shift D, scale up, and set it on the edge. That here must rotate set 180. No. Rotate set 90. Yes. Good. So we plug it here on the side. Okay. Then the other one. Shift D, bring it there too. Grabbing, positioning, and scaling. And rotate set 90. Rotate set 90 again. Yes. And plug it on. So we have that. And we can double that one. So Shift D, bring that down under. The last one we can delete and take here this one, bring it till the house end. Good. Then we can make it simple, take them all, join them together, and Shift D, bring them to each side. We have only to rotate them. So rotate set 90 to bring them there in. Okay. Then Shift D, bring it there, but we have to rotate again. Rotate set 90. And bring it Shift D on the other side here. But always rotate set 90 again. And it is done. Good. So now we can move them. Press M to move on the second layer. Then we need this water candle stuff there. So we take that. Shift D. And bring it to our house here. And have to scale them up to size from the house. And put onto. So that's that. We can take it for the other side too. So Shift D and place it there too. Then we take this candle stuff there. Shift D. Bring it to the house. And scale them up. So out on one side, so Shift D, we bring it to the other side too. Then make it on the right side. Okay. That is good. So we can move that all to second layer, M to move second layer, file, save as, new version number, so 4 in my case. Good. What we don't made is here that windows must be red inside. So we have to go here and select that window stuff and give them here plus and take frame assign so that we have these red windows in there. Same as here. That plus frame sign. Good. On the back side too, that windows. Plus frame sign. Good. As good as far. Then we need a bottom. So plus new material, call it pocket, and go to the nodes of it. X to delete all nodes, Control V to plug in the sample nodes that we copied, and take here another texture from our texture folder from St.Michell. There is some bottom material that is there, so we take that for the bottom. Disable background selection, we only select here that ones. Then we look from the top, view, project from view, pocket assign. Then we have only to scale up that. this multiply is too strong, so we go to 0.3. That is good. Yeah. Good. Then file save. We have to make a stone thing here around the front there. So we try to get here this whole loop and extrude scale them. You see what happens. Now we must correct that. So we scale X, that we have the same size on each part of it. So it's like that. Then we only have to correct this last parts here. So we bring them up. Then we have that bow, or how you call that, I don't know. Yeah, scale set a little, maybe. So then bring that to fit. Good. Now we have to mark that all. Then we have to disable the parts here between. So I need the last one here, that one, but not that one. So, and then we mark seam, so shading, mark seam. When we now get that, we can unwrap from view. So we have that. When we now make stones there, they go vertical and horizontal, and that don't follows this line. So there is an add-on for such. It's called UV Squares. You can download it for free, plug it into Blender, and then you can make from some round some straight. And that's the trick to do that. So here we take plus, we take here a stone material, stone 2, maybe gray, yeah, sign, and then you can play with that as much as you need to get their following result of stones or such else. I must look that we get here another color, I think. I get them all. Control C, plus, new, X, Control V, and search here for stones. That was no stones, that is stone. So every time happy to find the exact texture for that. We can try that, but with no guarantee. Sign. Yeah, that is the effect that I mean. You see now it follows this line. We must only scale it like we would, and then we have that turbo. Good. That is also done. File save. Here comes this big marquise there at the back. That's here. So we take here add mesh plane, scale down, scale Y, then we bring the back a little bit higher than front, such like that, and we get here with the backwards E to extrude, bring them down, and so we can close the sides with F. So we have that marquise there. Here in this case it is a red stuff something. So new, call it marquise, and take there a red, a dark red. Yeah. Not that dark, okay. Maybe that. Yeah, it seems like it is shit, but you have to tweak that you get the real, yeah. Okay, but we can take that and unwrap from view bounds, from view, file, save. We only must find there a material for that, so we take there simply a normal map to get their cotton style. So we can Control V, plug that other stuff in, and get this diffuse, and the normal map should only be, we only take here normal map to get depth in. So we take here the color to the normal, but between we make a normal map. Then we can take here the UE map, and here we must take now a normal map that looks like cotton or such. We take that simply, yeah, but we must scale it. Yeah, that is good enough. So we have that file, save. Then this little tower on the roof. This one is an 8 counted, I think. So I take add mesh cylinder. Take here 8 vertices, and then we have automatically that thing. Scale set a little. Good. Then we take Shift D, copy, take the top part, make them longer, and scale them smaller. And at the end we make there a ball on it. So add mesh woo. Add, we take here a UV sphere with 24. That is enough. So we have a ball over there at the tip. Good. Now we need only here these spikes between. do that, we need top view. We have here the cursor in the absolutely middle. And there we must make our 3D cursor. So when you click left, you see that cross there. That is the middle. Now we have to get one of these spikes here. So we take a cube, scale down. So we have them there. And his middle point, we scale them and set to make one spike there. So that should be that, and that must rotate it around. So his middle point must be get to this 3D cross. So we set the origin to the 3D cursor. Now the middle point of this spike is here, and we can rotate around that. So that means when we now get here spin, I must search it. Spin. But you must look then from the top, that is best. And you must be in wireframe to see. So we take now spin, and you see what happens. He tries it, but he can't, because here the angel is only 90 degrees, so we have to give here 360 degrees for complete ring, and then only the count 8, and then you have 8 of them there. So that's ready. Good. So we can join that all together, and maybe scale the whole thing a little, and scale set a little. Get them a little bit bigger, smaller, you know. That here must be a little bit longer, I think. Yeah, maybe such. Scale set a little, so wonderful wheel tool. Yeah. So that should be some gray simply, and the rest is this roof tile stuff there. So we can plug it on the roof. Good. File save. Plus we had that gray material, I don't know the name because we don't named it, but we will find it. That is a gray or metal. There's a gray, and the rest here should be that tiles. So we mark seam that, and the top end 2. So that must be somewhere there, but we must find it. Moment. Aha, there is it. Okay. That is it. Mark seam, and get one of the back seam, and mark seam 2. So we have now that mark seamed. Now we can select them, U, unwrap. Then we must get there. Oh, first we must apply from the object the rotation scale, then we can unwrap. Now we need these roof tiles there, so we get here this roof material and assign that. And you see the unwrap don't fit with them. So the first that we can make, we can select all like we have now and mark C, and you unwrap, so each one is singular, but then we must tweak there also, or we can try cylinder. You see that brings nothing. Or we can try Smart UV project. That is the same like normal unwrap, but it is nearly good. So I will let it like it is and grab that only and bring that a little bit to fit with the other. Must not be 1000%, but nearly. That is good. So, and at the bottom thing that is the same, so we mark seam here all, U, Smart UV project, roof, sign, scale up. So we have that 2, file save. Normally when you look in a house there's something into, so we have to place there some picture of a into. And we must make that there. So make that fast. That is for the front there. So add mesh cube, scale down, scale set, and that are 5. So we scale in the Y. Take a Boolean modifier, not a Boolean, array modifier. Give you a 5 count and bring that a little bit out, and then we have that stuff there. So apply that. The material should be that frame material. Assign U from view. Good. Then we need this part there. So add mesh cube, scale down, scale X. Good. Bring it in front. Scale Y. Okay. Then make that a little bit longer here. A little, just a little. Good. So we have that. We give them this frame 2 and U unwrap from U and Shift D, bring it down under 2, and that should be it. We don't make there some more because it's only a graphic thing that isn't that important. Sure, you can make all holders and all the stuff there, but nobody sees that really later. So it's good mean, but it costs too much. So we scale X to make it smaller. Then Shift D, place it all over there. have to mirror them. So object, mirror, interactive mirror, hold middle mouse button and move, then let go, left click. Then it's accepted. Make that for all the windows. So that are these ones. We join them together and bring them on the wall. Good. So that is the house, but with nothing inside. So file save. We need some interior. I've said that before. So we add mesh image as a plane. Go to our texture folder. And take here a picture of an inner room. Maybe such or such. I take that. So we have here an inner picture of a room. And so we bring search into. And that for both sides. So Shift D, bring it here also. There we can scale it a little. Good. So that looks nearly good. File save. I think that was it. I move them here away. Take that here and move that to second layer. Get from the second layer a black. Background. Then cam, that is the house, and then we can render that. File save, quick render. Yeah, nice looking house, always on. That can be a little bit shorter maybe, and here there can be more light, so we can make there an ambient. But all in all, that's all what we need. So thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next tutorial part. Thanks a lot.